Searing flashes of pain spark from your wounds as your body is dragged across rocky gravel. You can't see through the scratchy burlap that's been affixed over your head and eyes, but you hear a cacophony of voices that muddle and blend together until the gravel turns to smooth stone and the voices fade to silence. You hear water droplets that echo in the space, the creaking of iron hinges, and you feel the burlap unceremoniously pulled from over your head, and before your eyes can adjust, you're pushed forward onto stone ground slick with wet slime. Your nostrils burn with the multitude of vile scents, and you feel as cold steel is clasped around your wrists. As manacles are affixed, you can hear the jingling of chains before there's a metallic clatter of a gate closing and locking. You can't hold on to consciousness any longer, and the darkness that falls over you is almost welcome as it dulls your senses. You've been kind of in and out, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever like broken a bone or taken a serious injury, but the way that your mind focuses in on that and kind of blocks everything out is in that moment is kind of what you guys are experiencing. It's like you're not unconscious, but you are not aware of your surroundings fully. These are just the things that are metaphorically and literally hitting you as you are being dragged and moved and jostled.
Assaulted by sensations.
I need all of you to roll 2 of your hit die, and you heal that amount in your feverish sleep.
Okay.
That's it, huh?
And go ahead and mark off those hit die as having been spent as well.
Okay.
We add our con bonus to how much we heal, right?
You do.
Okay. Still in the single digits, baby.
Oh,
Nice.
I heal 13 points.
What the fuck?
I heal 14.
I rolled 2d6. I rolled
I
well.
heal 6.
Do you have a con bonus?
Oh, con.
I heal 9.
9.
There you go.
You have that per die?
Yeah.
Oh, 12.
Oh. 12.
The word camel toe in there?
Can I also have...
You did not.
Oh, shit.
I think she was singing Blood by My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
So wait, does that count as a short
get
rest or what?
No.
Damn it.
But I do need everyone except for Saoirse to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
This is definitely my best one.
Fail.
What am I doing?
Oh no.
19.
19, very good.
Probably 5. I don't know.
Damn, dude.
I
I see that. I
5,
see that
6.
too. That's rough.
Yeah, it's 5.
I don't want to be sick.
Dice, new die, you're pretty. Work for me.
You gotta leave him out in the moon. 20 side up. Pickle him.
Challenging everything I believe in dice.
Yeah, finally, you are beginning to believe. This is the trial that Dice Christ puts his followers through.
Could I have each of you also, could I have Magnus and Ulrich Severe roll a d4?
Do you mean Brody and Ulrich?
Sorry, Brody and Ulrich
Oh.
Severe, yes.
Good. Not me.
What we
you have your mic
getting
on?
sick with.
I saw one over here, and I was like,
3.
Is my mic on?
At least we
3?
got different diseases. I got a 4.
Okay, somewhere either in your notes or on your character sheet, just write down the number,
Like a sticky note?
or make like 3 little circles, or whatever you rolled. It was 3 and
4.
4.
Oh, circles? So this is the number of effects that this is going to take then?
We'll see.
he's a bad man.
I thought it was like, which disease do you get? No, it's I have 4 bad things that are going to happen to me.
4 days to live.
Awakening, your eyelids are heavy, and you find yourselves scattered about a stone cell in a dark dungeon that's lit only by torches burning in sconces on the walls outside of your cells. The flickering torchlight causes the shadows of the crossed bars to dance on the walls around you. Looking down, you can see that your weapons and bags have been confiscated and removed. Any armor that you may have been wearing, you are still wearing, and your hands are manacled to chains that are about 5 feet long and attached to the wall so that you can get near the door of the cell, but not close enough to like put your hands on the bars or anything like that.
Let me ask you this question. I'm sure they took my wand, but did they take my cape? Since it's just clothing I was wearing.
No, they didn't.
Good, very good.
But any daggers, swords, clubs, axes, anything like that that you would have had is missing. Brody, Sander is not physical with you in this moment, but you do feel that secondary heartbeat within you.
Cool.
Looking around, the 5 of you, including Alvier, are all in the same cell. You do not see the Inquisitors. They must be either have been disposed of or are elsewhere. Stone walls make up 4 sides of the cell that you're in, and the 4th wall of the square chamber is sort of like crossed iron bands and a cell door.
I was gonna say I was gonna try to do arcane recovery because it sounded like we finished the equivalent of a short rest, but I'm guessing since they took my bag that I don't have my spell book, and I need
And no for it. Short rest.
Yeah.
right. Well,
That was
either way.
That was your feverish nap. It wasn't an actual short rest.
Do I have any other kind of naps?
They all the only way you sleep.
Yeah, against my will.
Quite refreshing.
What you do is up to you. Like if you guys want to take a short rest while you're here, you can do that. If you just kind of like knock out and go to sleep for a full long rest, you can do that as well. It's up to you.
Do we hear any guards around or anything?
You do hear a couple of voices. Go ahead and make a perception check, both of you.
What is the door made out of?
Iron. Seems to be.
11.
11's not terrible. You can't see much from your vantage point. You can just see the cell across from you. And with the low light, the torches feel kind of like bright in your vision on either side of the cell across from you. But you can hear voices down the way, at least 2 distinct voices, but it's hard to tell if there are more. And across from you, you can see 3 figures. One is a man who is clearly dead from either starvation or disease. He is withered and slumped in the corner. There's no motion to the chest or rise and fall of breathing. There's another man who looks very near death in a similar way, who is laying on his side, but his eyes are open, and you can see like slow breaths being taken in wearily. And the third is what appears to be a woman sitting at the back of the cell in ragged clothes with matted hair that covers her downturned face.
I don't know if any of you know how to pick handcuffs, but that would be a real handy thing to be able to do right in this moment.
I forgot we were also in here.
I think
Can I just try ripping apart?
Yeah, make a strength check. So your
we want that
cuffs. Again, your manacles are
Might as
not.
well not be in handcuffs.
Your hands are not manacled together. Your hands are manacled to chains that go back and connect to the wall. So you could
That
like
sounds easier.
pull against. It's more chest oriented than deltoid. Yeah. More of a push than a pull.
It would be like a flimsier. Sounds flimsier.
Sure.
Strength?
Well, athletics.
Oh, shucks. 19.
Oh,
19 is really good.
I was going to say, can I do guidance on you as well? Too late.
Not this time, but I think 19 is enough that you pull against your chains, and you can hear, like, there's enough jangling of chains. There seem to be several prisoners down here. You can hear people coughing and a few people muttering under their breath, or there's even one person who's, like, a little bit further down who is, there's just this, like, wailing sound. It feels very much like being in an asylum, almost. So as you pull against your chains, like, the sound is negligible. With the other cacophony of things. You pull and you swear you feel a little bit of a give. You try again, and your right hand, the manacle doesn't break, but the chain where it connects to the stone in the wall actually clatters loose. And you have a long chain connected to a manacle with one free hand.
All right. So,
Since our hands aren't bound together, Are they loose enough that we could do somatic spell components?
Yes, you have, again, you've got 5 feet of chain
Okay.
that you can maneuver around with.
Poor planning.
I think I can get out of my chains, but I can possibly get out of the cell too, but the door won't be opened.
I'm looking around. I'm trying to analyze, from what I can see anyway, in here. I'm trying to analyze like how these cells are made. Like, does each cell open with like a key? Is there like a switch or a lever that like opens one or more of the doors at a time, or anything like that?
Make an investigation check.
Guidance. Add a d4.
Oh, thank you.
Hell yeah.
28.
28. You can see, based off of the wear and tear on the stone, the amount of buildup of muck and moss on the floors, this is sort of a retrofitted ruin that you are in. This was not a structure that was built by this group. They are merely inhabiting it. And you can also see that each door has its own lock that has a keyhole attached. So it doesn't seem like there's any sort of mechanism that could unlock all of the doors at once.
With that roll, can I see if there's like... Is there a guard that has keys on him, or maybe like... Is there like a hook somewhere that has a keychain on it? Like,
not within your visual sight, and again, because of the manner of the manacles, the door is about 7 feet away from the back wall, and you only have 5 feet of chain. So even pulling against it, you can't get enough of like a viewpoint to look out.
Gotcha. I'll summon Hush to me,
Yeah,
and he should have a lot better vision in the dark since he's an owl.
true. Yeah, Hush appears on your shoulder.
Hey, can you just like hop out and like look around and don't get caught? That'd be great.
Certainly. And he hops down off of your shoulder and does little bird hops. And
I'll zone out and like look through its eyes while it's doing that, so
Yeah.
I get a better view.
yeah, and I think all of you see this strange, like it moves like an animal, but it like sidles up to the wall as a more intelligent creature would do and kind of like peers out through the bars and looks the other way. Make another perception check.
Ooh.
I'll say with advantage.
Sweet. Do I still have +4?
Sure. I'll just recast it.
Not as good. 20, dirty 20.
Still great. Looking down, one direction you see, it seems to just come to an end, like this is sort of just one long hallway, very straight and narrow, with cells lining it all the way down. There's a torch at the end that illuminates that part. Looking the other direction, you see it seems to open up a little bit more, maybe like 20 feet down, and you can see a couple of guards. Each of them's carrying a spear, and they have shields kind of slung over their backs. They're wearing chain shirts that look like they were scavenged from dead bodies based on how many stains and broken links there are in them. You can see one of them has a ring of keys dangling at his hip, and the other one has a large bucket that is kind of like crusted down one side and starts making his way down the hall. And
Towards
you see,
us?
Yeah, he starts making his way. As soon as he enters the hallway, you see he like wipes some snot from his nose and then with the same hand reaches into the bucket and just gets a handful of slop and tosses it into one of the cells and seems to just be dispersing the food.
Gotcha.
No.
Slop time. We're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna whisper quietly, be like, when I say make a distraction, I'm gonna try to get the keys from that guy.
How are you going to do
Is
that?
he the one with keys?
The guy with the slop is the one with the keys, right? Or is it
No,
the other guy?
The other guy.
Oh, and he's not coming down the hall? Oh, forget I said that. I have a different plan now.
Saoirse, you hear the footsteps approaching. Do you try to hide the fact that you have one free arm?
Yeah, I'll sling it behind my back.
Okay. Yeah, you like, Alvier comes over and
Lean
picks up the
against
end of the chain that came loose from the wall and kind of like leans, with Brody. Each of you are just kind of like pressed up against the back. Guy walks up
Really
and
Charlie's Angels thing.
reaches in and basically just like a handful for each of you. There's no bowls or
No.
cups. He just reaches in and tosses it into the cell. You can see that probably part of what this disgusting mixture of odorous slime is on the floor is just remnants of whatever this is. You can see maggots writhing within it as it hits the ground and splatters towards you. He tosses it in, turns over, tosses a couple, like a handful for each of you, before turning to the cell across from you. And you see as he tosses it in there, the figure that's just lying on the ground breathing doesn't move. The woman at the back of the cell scrabbles forward and starts scooping it into her mouth quickly and ravenously.
How far away is the how far away can we get to from the where this guy is basically at the bars?
You can get like 2 feet away from him. Rather, 2 feet away from the cell, and then he's in the hallway, which, for the sake of D&D math, we'll say is 5 feet wide.
One of the things that you can do with prestidigitation is you can create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in your hand. If I got a close enough look at the keys, could I prestidigitate a copy of one of the keys? It would only exist until like my next turn. So I would have to like keep recasting it if I wanted to use it, but...
Let's see.
It's an illusory object, though, isn't it?
Well, you can make a non-magical trinket or an illusory object.
Are we gonna bust out with a cantrip?
I'm gonna try. I will accept no for an answer, however.
I will not.
There will be an Arcana check involved.
That's fair.
The guy moves on, continues dispersing slop to the prisoners, making his way all the way down, before walking past and heading back the other direction.
So
can hear.
when he's out of view, I'm gonna have Hush like stealthily as he can pop up and try to get like as good a view on that keychain as he can.
Yeah, make a stealth check for Hush.
Okay. I don't know what his stealth roll is, but I'll give you my d20.
Plus 13.
You say plus 13? Is plus 13 stealth? Sweet.
Guidance again.
Ooh.
Guide to the bird.
13 is my dice roll.
Nice, total of 16. Hush gets a +3 to stealth. Quietest birds in nature.
In nature.
I don't know that for
As
certain.
opposed to
I mean-
unnatural birds.
Yes.
Their flight is silent, but they sound like drunk men when laughing in the street whenever you're alone at home and it's like 2 a.m. and you're like, what is that sound?
Just
I will
Ooh, you're like, what? Excuse me?
in my house.
brief tangent. There was a time recently when I took the dogs out. This was several months ago, but we have this flashlight that you can like adjust the size of the beam, and when it gets narrower, it's like more focused, so you can see further with it. And I kept hearing hooting, and I looked up and I like used the flashlight in the distance, and on 2 of the houses on the street behind us, there were owls on each of their roofs. They were just like probably waiting for field mice to come out so they could get them. It was very interesting and spooky.
nice.
I'm going to make a perception check for the guards, see if they notice that there's a bird down here.
It's just a hallucination, guys.
That's a natural 1.
Great.
Hell yeah.
You guys suck.
I think as you are looking through Hush's eyes, as they hop down the hallway behind this guard, you see that the other guard that has the keys has an eye patch over one eye and is turned so that his that's what little vision that he has is in the direction of down the hallway, but Hush has already kind of like snuck behind and around and looks up and gets a pretty good look at the keys. And I think you have the information that you would need to recreate that to the best of your ability.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Since
Okay.
there's no guards here right now.
Okay, go ahead and make an Arcana check. I'll go ahead and tell you this is
Do I
going
still
to be
get guidance?
Sure.
Thank you.
difficulty of 20.
Why I wanna.
I don't think that I used my other divination number for the day. I just used that 2. So I still have a
that's right.
16 to burn.
I think that's right, yeah.
So I'm gonna burn that 16 and turn that Arcana check into a 4.
24?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, you managed to form the key in your hand. What does it look like?
It looks shitty at first, and then it's like, and then you do it again, and it's better.
Yeah. It'll be like rock, and then I go, and then I turn it into, I don't know, silver or something.
Yeah. Also, I will say, another thing you noticed looking through Hush's eyes is that there were several keys on the keychain. You recreated the one that you think most closely resembles like keys for manacles.
Well, if it doesn't work, I have a plan B and a plan C.
Excellent.
So
Wizards.
I'll try it.
There's a click and the manacles loosen on your hand.
Ooh. I think I can get one other person before I have to start recasting. So I'll get Brody.
Excellent. So yeah, you get manacles off yourself and Brody.
I'll try to recast it again.
Yeah, I'll say no roll required.
Okay, cool.
You've
So-
successfully done it once, which is enough to recreate it.
Then I'll unlock everybody else.
You do so.
I'm gonna pick up the chain that you had like on your long manacle and be like, this could be useful.
That could be useful.
You hear the jingling of chains very closely nearby, as you see the woman in the cell across from you has like kind of pulled against hers, and there's like her hairs are like matted and dirty, but there's like just enough of a part in it that you can see one blue eye looking out. As she looks over and she's like, "Shh, can you get this all?"
Not yes.
Maybe.
She like wipes some of the slop from her mouth and backs up and sits back down.
I'm going to see if I don't think the same key is going to work on the door, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Yeah, you try it.
Alert them.
I'm just trying. They're not here right now.
You stick it in, and it's way too small.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
I can get out, but not with y'all.
What are you going to do? Are you going to like teleport somewhere?
Yeah.
That is incredible, and I need you to tell me how to do it immediately.
Teach us all.
Really.
I instinctively reach for my journal, and my bag is not there, and I freak out for a second.
Yeah.
Do you make that sound?
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you? You can cast the things you have prepared, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I have memorized right now, I can still cast and like get my spell slots back for if I rest, but I can't memorize other stuff.
Alvir is kind of like rubbing at where the manacles were on his wrist. He's like, I can. He like looks around. I'm gonna have one of you actually make a luck check.
Not me.
So you're looking for an 11 or higher.
Not me.
Okay.
The last two dice rolled in here have been ones.
Is that the third nat one of our episodes so far?
Second.
Only
I rolled a
got
2.
one,
I rolled a
didn't
2.
you? Okay.
only the first official one that wasn't replaced with the divination roll.
Fucking behave.
Why? Why twice in a row?
Okay, let's get our ones out real quick. Let's burn through these.
No, I'm good. I'm waiting.
Oh no. It was bad.
That's a two.
Alvir
Some of those were good.
looks around, rubbing his wrists, and he's like, if we can maybe pry up any of these stones on the floor and get to earth beneath, I could perhaps use something that I could create something that I could use to maybe pick the lock and get us all out so that Brody is not on your own unarmed.
Who has?
Can I?
Can we see them? If we, get up against the edge or no?
Make a perception check.
As a blacksmith, can I see anywhere in the bars that looks like the integrity is diminished?
Make an investigation check with advantage.
18.
Getting up to the bars, yeah. So it's not like straight up and down bars. It's like these sort of flat iron bands that make a sort of grid pattern. And it's just big enough that you can get part of your head out. And as you peer down the corridor, you see the two guards are conversing with one another at the end of the hall and occasionally like coughing and spitting on the floor.
Stop!
But they're not like hyper vigilant down this hallway because all of the people in there have had their belongings taken from them. How would they get out?
18. You said investigation.
Investigation with advantage, yeah.
What if we get someone in the other cell to cause a distraction, and then all of us that have ranged spells attack them?
You said you can transport yourself. Maybe if Magnus can make another key for manacles, you could just go across into the next cell over, and...
But then we won't be able to get out.
I mean, I can, if we're talking about the next cell, like freeing the person in the next cell over, is that what we're talking about?
We can do that at the end.
Well, I thought you were saying we raise a stink in another cell and use the distraction to grab. So if you were the distraction, we wouldn't have to put anyone else in danger.
Oh, we could do that
But-
in here.
Yeah,
That is true.
and just bring them here, and then we can ambush them.
Beat the shit out of them.
I just figured looking that way was better than looking this way.
Well, there's a couple of different ways we can do this. We can try to trip them with the chain that we have. We can... Technically, there's two of us that can get out of the cell, although I would not
Okay.
be out of the cell.
Given
I would
how...
have something that looks like me out of the cell to get a distraction going.
Wait, hang on. That could be something.
Do we need to get the guards down here? Is that the first thing?
I think that we want to get them one at a time, given how tough they were when we fought them last. I don't think fighting two of them without our stuff is going to be a good idea.
What if the copy of you goes just outside our door and runs the other way?
Can it make noise?
It can make noise, I just can't have it get out of my view, though. I have to see where it's going.
Oh, run it up and down the halls.
I guess the question is, do we want to do this immediately right now? Or do we want to try and recover some strength first, rest up, and maybe get more of a schedule on how, how regular our feedings? Do we even need to make a distraction, or do we just grab that one when he comes down?
Do we think that they're going to just leave us in here? Or do we think that they're going to be doing something here the next day?
Oh,
They
also,
haven't questioned us or anything.
is Petra in jail that we saw?
I'd say as Hush moved down with him, kind of like peering around, you didn't notice Petra in any of the cells.
Okay.
We rest up a bit. I could teleport twice.
That could be helpful.
If we can rest up, I can just open that door.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a gamble, but maybe we should take
Do you
a
have knock?
risk.
Or if we,
Oh, do you mean like a full day?
well, just like a long rest.
Oh.
Or if we make a distraction, I can try to use Mage Hand to just grab the keys off of them, and then that would be fine. But I don't think that we want to bring both of the guards together. I think we want one to come to us if we were going to try to subdue them,
I mean,
and
both
have
together.
the other one go off somewhere else.
But you don't want one running away and alerting other people.
Well, we want him running away first, so he's out of earshot of what we're doing to his compatriot.
Wandering away.
Right. Well, I was thinking like maybe I would use Hush to get his attention and have him like run down the hall and have him, chasing after an owl. Meanwhile, like we'd bring the other guard towards us, and then
That seems circumstantial.
Alvi sidles up to the bars and also kind of peers around down the hall before turning back. And he's like, Brody, what's your read? It's hard to say because they all kind of look like shit, but these guys, they don't look as capable as the ones on the road to me. Do they to you?
Do I get that feeling?
Make an insight check.
Guidance.
You got a D4.
Tiny dice for the win.
Teeny tiny.
I like how fighters have that ability where they can just like clock another fighter's level, basically.
Yeah.
Ocular pat down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
never heard of this.
22.
Yeah, these guys, compared to the ones that you fought on the road, these guys look even more emaciated and much less armored. I think on that insight check, I think you get the vibe that the ones on the road, that's like Vanguard.
SEAL Team 6
Yeah,
going in.
those
for-
are like, they were highwaymen that are practiced at taking down caravans and robbing people. These guys look like the ones who guard the jail cells
Yeah.
that no one escapes from.
Yeah.
I
I
think
don't
we
think
could
they're
take them.
going to be that hard.
If we could rest up, maybe we just wait back here, pretend like we are still manacled. You go ahead and unlock the door. When they come for slop the next day, we surprise them, pull that one in. Maybe we can take him out before his friend even gets to us.
And then I could close the distance on his friend.
But it is risky because if instead of coming to his friend's aid, he instead raises an alarm, we could have a much bigger problem on our hands.
If y'all worry about him, I can go for the other.
My only, like, I'm fine resting if we want to do that. My only concern is, like, what is happening to Petra while we're resting, and what's happening to our stuff.
And Curtsy,
Yeah.
Oh, did they take Curtsy?
I couldn't see, but I assume they took anything that seemed of value from the carriage, and if he was laying still in his opal form,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to concentrate on that second heartbeat for a second and try to summon Sonder.
yeah, the blood pours into your hand and freezes long into the blade.
Sick.
I say we kill them.
Who's saying that? Elvie?
Sonder.
Oh, Sonder. I was like, damn, Elvie. Although he might think that too. I don't
No,
know.
you summon Sonder, and there's that sort of like buzzing vibration to his voice as you feel the vibrations in the blade as he just says, I think we should kill them.
There's like the cold radiate off and like
Yeah, there's like a mist.
hell yeah.
Well, if we knock these guards out, we can just lock them up in their own jail cells and leave them.
We're not killing them?
Why? We don't have to.
Yeah, just lock them up.
They're just going to spread more disease and capture more people. If we kill them, we could free everyone in this prison cell and maybe have more warriors on our side. We could end this cult here today.
We could also free everybody from this prison. Sans killing the guards.
What if they question the guards? They'll know who did it and what we're capable of.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll know that anyways.
Yeah, that's not really like.
But we're just going to try to knock them out with no weapons and no anything.
It's easier to knock them out without weapons than it is to kill them without weapons.
We have one weapon. I've seen you throw fire, Sisha. That's a weapon.
Alright.
It's hard not to kill someone when they're burning.
I don't really think that this is.
What if they leave us no other choice?
I get, like, hypothetically, I suppose, but.
Okay, maybe we just take vote, yes, like no killing. Okay. Alright.
Alvir also raises.
If possible.
Okay, so then, only if absolutely necessary do we kill them.
Damn, democracy wins again.
Okay, I think
Well,
we
we're
can
gonna-
get blood without killing.
We're gonna get out of
so-
here, and then we're gonna probably have to have a couple of long discussions about that.
We'll have to get all of these prisoners to safety. If the ones we fought on the road are still here, that could be a problem. Don't worry. I'll defend all of you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna have the guard come down here. We'll distract him. I'll get the keys, and then we go from there. Is that the plan, or did we have a different plan that I missed?
I think it was that.
We rest up and
I say if one comes, I make a run for the other one.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
I think we kind of have to just trust him at this point.
I don't
Because we
think
gotta
really
get
have a
the
choice.
fuck out of here and help Petra wherever he is. So
Yeah.
whatever it takes, I guess.
Also, if we take one of them alive, we can maybe find out where Petra's being kept.
That is true. Do we need to rest then?
Yes, let's all take a breather. I can be of much more use. I can find... Does anyone see a stone here that looks maybe looser than the others?
And the chain.
Did I find anything in my investigation of the grates?
Oh, right, you rolled a 16?
18.
18. While still iron and solid, these are very old, and it doesn't look like there's been great upkeep in this place at all, probably for hundreds of years. Things are very rusted. There's actually a section to the left of the door where the metal has rusted almost completely through, and it's thin enough that you feel like you could probably break that part off. It wouldn't be a big enough opening to like squeeze through and escape, but it could be a makeshift, like rusted dagger almost.
And did I find any, like, loose stones or anything like that?
I'd say you can make another investigation check. Alvir will help you, so you'll have advantage.
15.
15? 15 is great. Working together, you and Alvir kind of like look through, and you have to like push some of the slop out of the way.
Stop with the slop!
But you do find a stone that is very loose. And working together, the two of you kind of like lift it up, and much like lifting up a stone in the woods, there's like little bugs and beetles that crawl away as the weight is removed. But there is earth there. And Alvir lets out like a sigh of relief and places his hand on it and summons a bow from that like grows like a plant from the ground. You've seen him do this multiple times, but I think this is the first time you're kind of watching it up close. And there's like a little sprout that raises that then thickens and firms into a bow, which he pulls out and looks over his clothing and like pats his pockets, and he's like, damn, they took my bowstring, but... And he just like tears a section of his pants off, like the seam.
Oh, no.
But
He's just got, like, leggy out.
Yeah, he's got like a slit on one pant leg now.
slutty.
But he takes that and kind of like ties it around the bow. It's makeshift, and then summons 3 sticks that are very sharp on the ends, and does that a couple of times until he has some makeshift bows and arrows. He's like, these won't be the straightest flying things I've ever crafted, but they will do in a pinch. And I will aim for non-lethal areas, obviously, legs. Avoid the arteries.
Can I take
How?
the rock that we just pulled up, and I'm gonna, like, wrap the chain around it, so now I have a horrible flail.
Yeah, absolutely. Non-lethal.
People's
Don't-
knees are pervious to rocks.
That is true.
I don't know how to cut someone open and not kill them. Especially with the magic cold.
If we are
Swords.
very
Broadside.
against killing, perhaps we just maim. I will remove their arms and legs.
That's...
I think
They'll
that's
bleed out.
No, we will freeze the blood. It will be fine.
Okay.
Don't worry.
just, just avoid like, the throat and like this part I think is pretty important.
I mean, when I've killed other people, it's normally, yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Mr. I am anatomy man.
Hands and feet.
Also, I don't know that I am feeling so good, so I am a bit worried about what this place is doing. It smells like bad green beans down here.
Bad green
Bad green beans, like the canned ones.
I'm gonna give Eric Severe 5 points of lay on hands.
Excellent. You're cured of sewer rot.
Yay! What does that mean?
Or sewer plague.
Do I get rid
You
of
can just get rid of your little circles.
Hell yeah. I think that my cheeks just kind of glow pink.
Well, you didn't. I don't have any left right now. You're gonna have to wait.
What do you think? Are we just going to catch a breather, tend to our wounds, or should we knock off for a bit?
I guess let's rest for the time that we can.
I mean,
Do we want to do watches?
yeah.
So if we hear the signal word, we have to like get back and pretend like we're in our manacles.
I mean, do that now.
Yes, maybe we just... Yeah, and then Alvi like kind of places the manacles on, sets the bow behind him as he kind of like leans up against the wall.
I'm gonna kind of like put my arms behind me and like slump back. Like I just slid down the wall.
Excellent.
Going to re-absorb
Sonder.
Sonder.
Yeah.
It's real gross.
And very
It looks
cold.
like another bone's going back into me for a second.
Just the like grip and pommel, those are flesh. The rest of him is bone.
Well, he's sword now, too.
Yeah. The grip is like leather, basically.
Human leather.
Yeah.
It had
and
hair, right?
the rest of it looks like
No,
the sheath
the
did.
sheath did.
The rest of it looks like bone, and there's like a bit of sinew, but that now is like, it looks like frozen meat. But you can see like bits of steel that show through certain areas now as
Okay.
well. You guys all take your various positions and make yourselves look as though you are still manacled and chained up, and take a long rest, short rest.
Long.
Excellent. Sleeping in shifts, you guys can go ahead and take a long rest. And it's not until pretty near to the end of third watch period that you hear a loud door open and close and footsteps. And you can hear like the jangling of heavy armor of someone approaching down the hall.
You said this was during third watch?
Yes, it's towards the end, so all of you kind of like get nudged and like jostled and awakened, but you've all gotten your full long rest. Brody, mark off one of your circles.
Oh no. I have to
I'll be fine.
roll my divination dice. It's not going to help me, but it's going to ruin someone's day.
So, does it count as a long rest, or what?
Yeah, you guys get a full long rest in.
Something horrible is happening to you, bro.
So, healed up?
Yes, you just feel a little fatigued, and you got some like muscle cramping going on.
I'm just gonna like nudge him so that I still, just in case that person walking by, and I'm gonna 5 points of lay on hands to Brody.
Nice. Brody, you can get rid of those little circles. You are also cured of sewer plague.
Yay.
Before symptoms even fully set in, you start feeling, you don't actually realize how awful you were starting to feel until it's gone. Excellent. You hear the heavy footsteps of a well-armored figure that stops a few cells down from you. You can't actually see them.
Can I have Hush go see them?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I'll just have him like sneak through other cells to get there, so he's inconspicuous.
Yeah, going kind of like in and out. And he's got, again, 2 feet of movement in each cell where nobody can get to him anyway. Somebody trying to like grab and eat him, which a couple people do, but they can't get their hands to where he's standing. Through Hush's eyes, you instantly recognize the same figure that was on the road, the one that seems kind of to lead the charge, as he steps into a cell where you see on the ground, kind of like peering around the corner from the cell next door. The other 2 guards are still at the end of the hall. This guy came down by himself. As you see, he kneels down you recognize Inquisitor Tig on the floor, who he looks ill. His face is pallid, and his eyes have kind of got that like redness under the redness to the bottom lids, and he's profusely sweaty. His hair is kind of like sticking to his face. He does not look well. The other figure comes over and kneels down.
We seem to have gotten off to a rough start. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Seren Strout. Father has sent me here to inquire why you were carrying the Strangeling.
And Tig kind of like looks up, wheezing, and like makes eye contact for a moment before just looking away without saying anything. And Saren backhands him with a heavily armored hand, which instantly bloodies his mouth. He coughs and spits blood to the side.
You're going to want to start answering questions, friend, or we're not going to be much friendly for longer. What, I ask again, does High Pyre Vora Brahm want with the Strangeling?
And I'm going to make actually a roll to see how Tig holds up under pressure. He looks, and you can see him through Hush's eyes, kind of like trembling, and his lip quivers.
I assume they run the Church of Exardeska in...
Yeah, I would say that
Kelvin-Moore.
you're aware that that is like the... High Pyre is a step above Luminance, so that's like the main church person of
Like the bishop, basically.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
yeah, a step or two away from the Pope. His lip quivers before he says,
I was just following orders. I don't know what she wanted with the man.
his eyes kind of like flick to the side, and he takes another backhand, and Saren leans in a little bit closer, and you can see Saren again has those like pock marks that look healed over. He looks to be still very sick with many different ailments, but for some reason has a lot of like vitality to him. As he grabs the man by the scruff of his neck, which he's just wearing like padding that would have been under his armor at this point, gets grabbed by the shirt, tunic, and lifted and pulled taut against the chain, so his arms are stretching behind him, and he's being pulled forward against them as he holds him forward and gets very close to his ear. And make a perception check to see if you can make out what is said.
See if I can make out.
So much tongue.
Yeah, it's all tongue.
Dang bad rolls.
12?
12. You hear as he leans in and he whispers,
You're gonna want to stop lying to me, friend.
and pushes him back against the ground as he relaxes there. I'm going to make one more roll. I'm going to do this in the Tray of Fate, actually.
Okay.
So this is going to be essentially a charisma saving throw from Tig. No, this would be wisdom saving throw. This is to see if his loyalty will hold out, or if he's going to basically give in and start telling the truth. And he is going to make this roll, unfortunately with disadvantage, because he is very sick now and has not been well treated. Wow, a 15 and an 18, so 17. He manages to
Keep his shit together.
push it together.
God, you know, we have another shot of taking this guy out.
He
Now there's 3.
He gets tossed back and dashed against the stone floor, and as he does that, like, there's that splash of just like excrement and old food in many different forms that splashes up on him as he leans forward. His clothes are all stained. They were probably like off-white before, are now completely like brown with black in areas. As he gets up and like spits some out that got into his mouth before looking at Saren, and he's like,
Kill me, and you'll never know.
and Saren stands up like he is about to draw his weapon before a smirk comes across his face, and he says,
Let's see what your little friends have to say about it then.
and spits on him and turns around. Go ahead and make a quick stealth check for Hush. +3 to this roll.
18.
18 is great. He doesn't notice Hush as they duck back in to the cell that they're hiding in. Exits, closes the door and locks it, and starts making his way down towards your cell.
Oh.
Oh no, we're the little friends?
You see as Saren Strout rounds the corner, thin, pallid hair over taut skin on his very skeletal face, still wearing incredibly heavy chainmail, or not chainmail, full plate armor that exaggerates and makes his neck look even thinner than it already is by like bringing his shoulders out, and stands in the doorway and sees all of you in the cell.
Hello, friends.
We're not.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I've got some questions for you lot.
And he like kind of looks over all of you. Make a group deception check.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Alvy is going to participate as well because he's also here.
Uh-oh.
Damn, natural 17, Alvy.
Way to go, champ.
Please.
Oh,
Oh, I thought I had deception.
Okay.
you know what it was. You know what it was. That's a gentleman's 3. Yes, I do get a +2 to deception.
Me too.
You also roll a 3?
I thought I was proficient
5.
in it, but I'm not.
Yeah, plus nothing for Alvir.
A dirty 20.
Nice. That's great.
Liars.
7.
That's 7.
All girls do is eat hot chip and deceive.
Bringing your group DC to a 13. I'm going to make a quick insight check.
Shit.
10 on the die.
Oh no.
Let's see what he adds.
No.
It's like a
Insight.
17.
Yeah.
He only gets a +1 to insight.
Yes.
So that is an 11. So you appear as though you are all still chained up. I think out of just caution and having fought you guys before, he does not enter your cell like he did with the Inquisitors. He's going to stay back here because he did see some of you cast magic and isn't going to take any chances getting closer than he needs to.
Question, do I still have my glove on?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now, what's your connection to those Exardeskin pieces of shit? And before you try to tell me you got none, I've seen you riding up to the school with them, so don't try to lie.
Well, our horses exploded, so we took a ride, but that's about it.
Make a persuasion check.
17.
Wonderful. And you, my candescent friend, not a member of the church?
Fuck no.
Interesting. So, you happened upon each other on the road, rode together up to the school, and tell me, our white-haired friend, sick one, real quiet, skinny, what's he to you?
Well, we answered a question. I think it would be polite for you to answer one of ours first.
Certainly, certainly. I am nothing if not polite.
Where is the man you just described?
He's with father, currently.
What does that mean? Can you
Exactly what I
clarify?
said. Now, I've answered a question. It's time for you to answer another question, since we're trading favours. Why was it you was trying to grab him? Or, if you know, why was it the Exodeskins was trying to grab him?
Can't speak to the motivations of others. We weren't happy about it.
Make a persuasion check.
14.
Wrong place at the wrong time. You've got some interesting things on you, though, don't you?
And he looks over and he's like,
It's been reported that one of your weapons seems to have disappeared from the armory.
very interesting.
Well, enjoy your stay. Enjoy the banquet.
And he kind of like motions at the fresh slop writhing with maggots on the floor and kind of straightens up. He's like,
Why did you call him the Strangeling?
The Strangeling? Well, he has many names. The Strangeling, the Liar. I like Strangeling. It's got a fun ring to it. Now, I think that's enough questions for today. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your stay in our upscale apartments.
Can we get something to eat other than this natty sloppies?
Afraid that's all we got to waste on the likes of you. But if you give me more information that I'm more excited to hear on the morrow, we can talk.
What is it that you want to know?
I want to know what the Exardeskins want with the stranger. I want to know why they had him. I want to know how they got him. And I want to know what their boss wants. So, if you can find that information, just call down to them from yourselves and
I mean,
All the
hold on,
better.
hold on, hold on.
Couldn't you just give our friend back to us and let us go, and then you wouldn't have to worry about the Exardeskin's designs on him because they won't get him?
it's not up to me, unfortunately. Father's orders.
Well, can you, like, pass a strongly worded recommendation up the chain?
Tell you what, I'll let him know that you requested it.
We'd also like all our stuff back.
Anything else? You look like you got something to say there, Firecracker.
I just don't understand why you need us to tell you what the Exardeskins want.
Well, they're very tight-lipped. But,
Sure, but you already know what they want.
right, they want to burn the countryside and have everyone worship the sun like they do.
Right.
doesn't sit well with me.
And what do you know of what our friend can do?
Very little, actually. Only what Father tells us.
All right, and you think that the Exardeskins know more?
I think so.
We
Yeah.
know a couple of things, but he probably won't do them just for you.
Oh, what do you know?
Well, that's what I'm telling you. He's not going to do them just for you. We're his friends. We've built rapport with him.
Right, but you just said you know some things. I'd like to know.
Right, I'm not just going to tell you. Where's my bargaining chip if I just tell you what he can do?
You raise a good point.
It's got to be fair for me, too.
You're right. Tell you what. If you can tell me something interesting that your friend does that I don't already know, I'll give you, we'll call it an hour of sunshine time, above ground. Air out your lungs. If not, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
He killed a walking mountain.
Make a deception check.
I killed a walking mountain.
We'll give you that later. 23.
His kind of like smarmy expression slackens to not quite shock, not quite disbelief, but just kind of, it's like he's coming to a realization before his smirk creeps back onto his face.
Very interesting. I will let Father know about this and see what he thinks. And as soon as the sun rises, you'll get your sunshine time. It's going to be a few hours, so tuck in.
And he begins walking away from your cell. And you hear his footsteps grow distant, from puddles to stone, and then another loud opening and closing of a heavy door. Alvir kind of looks over you guys and he's like,
Okay, I'm glad that we did not give the signal for a surprise attack because that guy seems tough.
I think we could have taken him.
No.
Well,
Maybe all of us on him.
then the other two get away.
Can you prestidigitate like paper or anything? Like a note?
Can you prestidigitate the floor? It sucks in here.
Oh, yeah, hang on. It doesn't have to. You've let this happen.
I can't just generate unlimited things. That's why, like, when I make a key,
No, but you
and I
could, like-
generate a key,
But
it
you
only
could clean up-
lasts
You could clean up real quick and then
that long.
do the other stuff.
Yeah, I can clean up.
Hopefully
It
it would not
smells
need to take very
like
long. I
green
just
beans.
need something that says send knife on it. I can scratch it into a stone, but I have to find another stone that I can
Oh.
send through the glove.
I look around.
Well, what?
You just have to be
you
able
could
to send
make
something?
it with the
Yep.
writing.
Alvir turns himself into a crop top, abs out, and
Full naked.
Nosebleed.
I thought you meant he ripped his skin off at first, but I got scared.
he gives
I'm
himself
gonna
a
take
crop
one
top.
of his.
He just tears some fabric from his shirt and holds it up to the wall, sticks a finger in some of the muck on the ground, and writes "send knife," and
Knife.
like blows on it.
That's all we give. To where?
We don't. I mean, through the glove, because they don't know where we are. We don't know where
No,
we
I
are.
know, but how?
He folds it up and hands it to you.
I just send it through the glove.
Yeah, it goes away. A couple seconds pass before you feel that warmth.
I'll summon whatever it is.
Dagger.
Okay.
Oh, right. He could also send stuff. I forgot. I forgot
It's
how.
to a.
I don't know how to play this game.
This is not from the game necessarily. This is just a thing that Cam gave us.
The dagger comes through. You switch hands. You feel another bit of warmth. There's a piece of parchment folded up in your palm, and you open it up, and it says, "That smelled rank. You okay?"
Maybe we should have him send some apples or something.
I just write no, send it back. No,
It's insmudged and shit.
no, send apples.
I prestidigitate the shit off your finger.
There's a moment. A fresh piece of parchment comes back that says, "Holy shit. Okay, give me a bit."
It's gonna be in the middle of a fight.
Get apple.
start making things come out of her palms. Sword.
More mist.
I'm just gonna clean around the cell.
It's so ranked out. Like, you do get a lot of the grime pushed out into the hallway, so it kind of like builds up outside of your door. And there's such a rank smell down here that it's like spraying Axe body spray over something that already smells really. It's like when the air freshener doesn't quite cut through because it's just mingling.
Now there's just two smells.
Yeah.
Axe and green beans.
Bad green beans.
I'm gonna
If you've
make
ever
a
smelled
quick.
somebody who like has the flu or something, it smells like green beans.
I'm gonna make a quick perception check. Oddly enough, it's not the fart sounds of the prestidigitation that might call their attention, because that sound just kind of happens in here a lot.
Yeah.
People are
Smell.
very sick down here. But I'm gonna see if the guards take any notice of the sludge piling up outside your door, because it's a lot. Natural 2. No, they don't.
Okay. Because if they came back, I was just gonna be like,
This like pristine, sparkling stone.
I've been at this all day.
Alvier tests out the draw strength of his bow, and he's like, "Yeah, I mean, I hope this is going to make it through everything we need it to. But maybe after we take out the guards and get out, we track down our things, whatever they may be. With any luck, they're in a chest nearby or something."
Distraction? Owl? You?
Whatever we need. Do you want to bring them down here? What's the plan now?
We could also maybe just well, that might be a bad idea. I was going to say we could call out that we changed our minds. We will talk, but they might just bring the scary one back.
I could have Hush try to draw them down here and then like hop into the cell, try to get them to like open the cell to get him. They'll be thinking that we're still locked up.
If they care that much.
If we break
Maybe
out,
if-
how are we going to find Petra?
Maybe you could get Hush to steal the keys and fly them to us. They'll definitely chase him then. And if you already have the door open, they won't be expecting it.
Yeah, I can do that. And if it looks like they're gonna get him, I can just unsummon him, like dismiss him temporarily.
Excellent. So if we hear a bird poof, we exit the cell and take them out.
Right.
All right.
If we can get them down here, or if we can get the key to the cell, that would be optimal. Because then I won't have to burn
Right.
through one of my second level spell slots.
Well-
Could
to
just
open the
make
door.
noise.
Yes. If we just want them to come down here, we can do that. That's not a problem.
Can we get them to open the door?
Do we need them to?
We don't need them to, but it would be convenient if they did. Or I can try to just like make more of the keys. Like I can try to sneak back up and...
I mean, I think I can make it happen. Is that what we want? Is for them to open the door?
Yeah, but without us having to like burn an ability necessarily to get the door open. Like we should conserve our strength for the escape part of this. Because I feel like exiting the dungeon is going to be worse than exiting the cell. The stakes will be much higher.
You tell us what they're doing. You do whatever you're going to.
Okay.
I mean, the easiest thing to do is to shout and bring them down here, but I don't think they're going to open the door.
Yeah,
If you want me to get them to open the door, that's a bit different.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to open the door for, oh, come down here quick, we're sick, you know?
Oh, get
pretty
down
sure I
here. We're in perfect health. Get down here.
I think I can get them to open the door otherwise, though. Is that what we want?
It sounds like you have an idea, and I'm excited to see what it is.
What is our backup plan if it doesn't work?
I teleport out and
How long would you need to open the door on your own?
Well,
yeah, just do that now.
I'd prefer to get the key. Why don't I try to get the key real
Getting
quick?
stingy with your spell slots.
Listen,
see.
I only got a couple, and I don't recover them on a short rest.
So best case scenario, Hush gets the keys unnoticed, brings them to us, we just unlock the door.
yeah,
Worst case scenario,
he tries to get
he
the keys.
can't get the keys and they kill him.
and they bring. Well, they won't kill him, but you know.
What?
Oh,
It's
like
complicated.
the thing that Petra was not supposed to kill, but did.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Petra,
Yeah.
it shouldn't have died, but it did. This one won't.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's not the same thing.
Okay.
He made like something real, not
He was for real, not for play.
sure. That's
Remember
a
when he killed Hugin?
that's a good enough that's a good enough explanation without you having gone through your first 3 semesters of mage school.
Excellent. Sorry. It's a saying that Petra uses all the time.
Okay, so
Okay, so we're doing owl first, and then if that doesn't work, then plan B, plan C, plan D, and E.
owl. Plan A, owl.
Okay. Go
You
ahead.
know, A for owl.
Owl.
This is just going to be a dexterity check.
Is that going to be a? Do they have +3? Does that sound right?
+1.
Oh,
Oh,
They get +3 to perception and stealth, but their dexterity bonus is just +1.
13.
13. Okay. Hush quietly makes their way up to the guards who are still standing there conversing. Can't quite hop to get to the keys. And you can see, looking through Hush's eyes, that the keys are basically on like a hook at the guard's belt. They're not like looped there, so he can easily remove them. Hush silently flies up from the ground and grabs the keys, which jingle loudly. And the guard instantly turns and is like, "What? You fuck!" And is gonna start chasing after Hush. I'm gonna have you just make, I'm gonna have you make a luck check
Okay.
to see if this guard can react fast enough to make an attempt to grab Hush, because Hush can move way faster than they can.
Natural.
Natural 20. Hush grabs the keys. The guard goes to try and grab the bird out of the air and slips in the muck on the floor and face palms and slides a couple of feet. Hush can fly 60 feet in a round, gets all the way down to your cell, like perfectly maneuvers as he's flying, like tucks his wings and back in, stops himself and drops the keys right in front of you.
That couldn't have gone better.
You hear the guards scrambling and rushing. Wow, hang on, get back here!
I'll open the door.
Yeah, you reach around and unlock the door. It opens. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yes!
Uh-oh.
oh, I did good at an initiative roll. for
Wow,
once.
because of the little die.
The little dice.
Whoa!
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Initiative.
Devil's fitting,
15.
which is better than the 2 I rolled last time.
Nice. Magnus?
22.
Excellent.
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, but I thought I was gonna go first. For
That's
once.
hilarious,
sorry.
because one of the guards rolled a natural 20 and you're still above him.
Ha! Sucker.
21.
Nice. What is your dexterity bonus?
3.
Excellent.
Damn.
You also beat that guard.
Hell yeah.
The brothers go first.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Magnus, you unlock the door and can open it and step out into the hallway. You were first to act.
I don't want to be within striking distance of them. So
Magic missile, dust him.
In the legs!
Just
I learned from the last fight, which was don't forget to cast mage armor on yourself.
Yeah.
Which I have already forgotten to not, like I should have done that before we did all of
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I should have done my armor stuff too.
So I'm gonna hop. Hopefully I'm not within their range.
No, they're about 10 feet out. One of them is still just getting up off the ground and like slipping. The other one has rushed past him and has a shield at the ready and spear and is rushing towards you.
So I'm gonna like get out of his spearing range.
Yeah, you come around the cell door and back down the hallway, which comes to a dead end, but you can get almost all the way down the hall.
And then I will cast mage armor on myself.
Yeah, there's that bubble that washes over you before disappearing.
Settling into a more body molded vision of Sparkwind's
You,
fade into
you just have
transparency.
like you just have like an iridescent sheen for a second.
It's like we always say it's like those shields from Dune.
Yeah.
They come on like.
Any bonus action biz, or is that your turn?
I don't really have any of those, so
Excellent.
no.
That's gonna be Brody.
So door is open.
Door's
open
open.
now.
Yeah. One
I
of
guess
them-
I'm gonna step out
Yeah.
into the hallway.
Stepping out into the hallway, you see one of them is about 10 feet away. The
Yeah.
other one is maybe 20.
Okay, I'm gonna misty step to the second guy and attack him
Hell yeah, go for it.
in the legs.
Yeah, I think you guys watch as Brody steps out from the cell, and what does it look like?
Just like blood mist. And then I appear
Yeah,
down there.
you watch Brody explode. Magnus, you start having a little bit of PTSD from the guy that you turned into mist. But you're the only one that can see as the mist like quickly moves down the hall and then resolidifies into Brody.
Oh, that's horrifying, but so fucking cool.
Maybe that's what.
Yes! Why is it always 18s with this stuff?
Hell yeah.
I think I've only rolled 18s.
It's an 18.
Might have to check those ones too.
All the dice are 18. All the sides.
24 to hit?
Definitely hits.
Cool.
Gotta learn that Misty Step spell.
Blood misty step. 28 damage.
Excellent.
Wait. 30.
30 damage.
Don't forget to add the plus
shit.
3.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
I thought it was +1, but it's +3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30.
Excellent. Yeah, you misty step and coalesce, which it's a strange feeling of like still being in the space and aware, but everything takes on this strange hue as you move through, and it's less like you're seeing and more like you're feeling the space before you coalesce back into yourself as the guard is just
Gonna
picking himself
slide
up.
and hit him in the leg.
You slide and you cut off both of his legs.
Cool.
He's probably gonna die.
Do they?
You just whisper, not lethal. Got it. Nailed it.
Not
Does
immediately
he,
lethal.
is he bleeding out, or does it actually freeze it?
You did 30 points of damage.
Yeah.
He had 11 hit points. I think he's just dead.
I don't know how not to kill. I tried.
No. We'll
I
say
have to write
you slide and you cut through. Sandra was true to his word. You slice through both femurs,
Yeah.
just below the hips.
Through his femurs.
Yeah, it's a very sharp sword. And there's no blood because it freezes.
Okay.
And he falls to the ground and screams and passes out.
went for the legs.
There's like a moment.
Yeah,
he's like
it's fine,
he's
it's
just
fine.
just getting up off the ground, finds himself like you appear and there's like shock, and then suddenly he's tumbling, looks down at stumps of legs, screams, and then is no longer conscious. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Excellent. That's gonna be not that guard. That was the one who rolled it at 20. Or no, it wasn't. That was the other one. So, because you went for
Yeah, the far
the
one.
first guy. That was the guy with the keys who fell down. Slop bucket.
So not the closest one, the further one.
Yeah, the
Okay,
guy who
cool.
had the
Yeah.
keys stolen from him.
Yeah.
Went to grab the owl and fell, and his
Oh,
buddy
got it.
started running after the owl. He is next. So he, fuck, what is he gonna do? He rushes forward. Yeah. He sees you come out and then explode into mist, and he's kind of like jostled. He sees Magnus step back and casting spells. He looks over. Magnus, make a quick luck check. I'm gonna say you want higher than a 6.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You remembered to take the keys with you. So he walks over and he slams the door shut to the cell, but doesn't have the keys on him and it doesn't self-lock. So he just like puts a leg up against it to try and keep everyone else in.
Bad call.
Hears a scream and looks back over his shoulder and sees his buddy is not good. And I think he just pees a little, and that's going to be his turn.
If you cut off both of his legs in one swipe, would we call that the 3-piece combo?
Sure.
That's going to be Alex of you.
I don't know. What happened?
No, you see this guy rush over, Brody explodes, and the blood mist, instead of caking the walls, just like drifts down the hallway very quickly. And this other guard rushes forward, looks confused, kicks the door closed, and is holding it closed, turns around, and pees.
And screaming.
Yeah. It's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, shit!
So we're not locked in. He's just holding the door shut at this point.
It would just be an athletics check to overpower him and get it open.
Or you could just kill him.
Give him the old shiv through the bars. I know that looks good.
Suspicious glare. It's not a glory hole. It's all bars. It's open.
This clip's gonna be bad.
Hey, all the clips from this episode.
I want to channel divinity, invoke duplicity, and appear behind him.
Excellent. What does it look like when you do this?
There's just like this coalescing of light behind him, and he probably doesn't even see this because it's happening behind him. And then all of a sudden there is an Orixavir that's exactly the same duplicate as me.
Yeah, completely silent in its formation.
Yeah, and I'm going to step up so that my duplicate has advantage and stab him.
Hell yeah.
just a shiv, but this way.
Yeah, it's just a quick stab to the kidneys.
Yep.
Just one.
He can have the other one. It's fine.
Like waving from your actual self.
So, good, because that's an 18.
18 hits. Dagger pierces right through the chain shirt.
It's 4 plus 3, so 7.
Yeah, you stab him. He just kind of like at the shock of this happening, turns and sees a mirror image behind him. This dude is having the worst day of his life. I think he also barfs a little bit.
More green beans.
And I think your duplicate like stabs, looks down the hallway, and then turns back and is like, Brody is fine.
Nothing happened. It's okay.
Is that your turn?
I believe so, unless you're gonna let me try to push the door open.
I'd say you could use your movement to do that, yeah. Just shoulder it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an athletics check. This will be opposed. I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he's seen a lot of things in the last 10 seconds.
And he got stabbed.
That's gonna be a 4. Difficulty of 4.
Cool. That's a 12.
Excellent. Yeah, so he gets stabbed in the back and is like, ah! And then the door hits him in the face and he pushes past the duplicate Arixovir and the door is open.
Yay!
That's going to be Saoirse.
Yeah. Magnus has the keys? Mm-hmm. Can I borrow those?
Magnus is down the hall.
Damn!
I mean, I could throw them to you. On my action.
Keys!
Yeah, you step out. I'll say free object interaction.
Okay.
You can out of turn. Boop. Make a quick athletics check, DC 5 to catch some keys.
Athletics? 18.
Excellent.
Yoink. The things I can never do in real life. And I will unmanacle the girl in our cell that we promised to unmanacle.
Across from you?
Cross.
Choose another.
You can unlock their door.
I'll get in there.
Yeah, you unlock their cell door, you step in. The one that was laying on the ground has stirred a little bit and is rolled over onto their back and is watching as all of this happens with a mixture of hope and fear in their eyes. The other woman has stood up and is holding her manacles forward, and she is ready to be released. Excellent. That's going to be Alvir. Alvir's going to fire 2 of his makeshift arrows into this guy's knees. Well, we'll start with 1. Let's see how it goes from there. Natural 18 is definitely going to hit.
No more knees.
I'm just going to use a d4 of damage because these are just sharpened sticks. Still 7 points of damage. I'm going to say he sees the guy with the stab wound and knocks an arrow and draws it back and just breaks the sharpened tip off and fires it, and it hits the dude right in the between the eyes and knocks him out. Falls down on the ground unconscious. And that's going to drop combat for now.
All right.
I'll go gag that guard with something, and then we can lock him up in our cell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are they wearing belts?
Yeah.
gonna try to make a tourniquet.
Okay, you take the belt off of the other guy too.
Yeah.
The guy that you were fighting, very easy to drag him. He's much lighter now.
All the weight is in the legs.
Wow, really? I mean, he's not dead. You did do that.
I can be a team player.
It's very like Terminator mentality. Like,
The sword
it
is
just like shoots everyone in the knees.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Using his belt and the other guy's belt, you very tightly pull them and poke a new hole for them so that they are very taut and tourniqueted around his stumps. And manacle both of their hands.
God. Waking up like that.
Sonder, you hear Sonder Brody just in your mind, and he's like, "Is it really a life worth living now?"
Without legs? Yes. Okay, without legs? Yes. It's still like worth it. What the fuck?
This isn't me talking. This is Sonder.
Sonder 2.0, ice blood.
I am worried about what happens when the ice melts.
Well, now he's got belts on him, so it's fine. All the blood stay in.
Yeah.
No.
And you did just clean this cell, so
Yeah. But he'd want to get sick and die.
No, and that's, you know what?
no, the sickness
Good
is
one.
cleansing.
He does like that.
You manacle both of their hands and leave them there. One of them you probably just take like more of Alvir's clothes.
They have their own. We can take some of their clothes.
Yeah, you tear off
He's
some
now
of
wearing short shorts and a crop top.
And his shorts are bedazzled.
Do they have any
They
other
say
stuff
Twinkie.
on them?
Make an investigation check.
Tree slut.
18.
18. You find a little pouch that has about 50 quarts worth of gems in it.
Stop hiding the money.
I'm not.
You've got the keys, which has a number of different keys on it that seem to correlate with the different cells. Actually, Circe has the keys now, so
I do.
you don't find that. But yeah, you find the pouch with the money in it. But other than that, that's all he's got on him. Other than a small, round wooden shield with a bit of iron in the center and a spear.
You want this?
Shield?
Do you use a shield?
I do.
For now.
I'll put it on.
Yeah,
Anybody
take
use
it.
a spear?
Fits pretty well. Alvir's like, I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
You know we can get right now.
As Alvir takes it from you, you see a couple of little like twigs branch off with a couple of leaves as he touches it.
Adorable.
Cute.
It doesn't seem intentional. It's just like,
I know. That's why it's cute.
So that person that was across the cell that you were letting out, I'll go and clean them up a little.
Yeah, you do so. Her hair. She's. You see, she looks a little emaciated, but not nearly as far along as her companions. One of whom is deceased, still in the cell. Do you undo her manacles and stuff?
Take off her glasses, let down her hair. She's beautiful.
She is.
She was the nerdy girl at the party, but now she's the pretty girl at the party.
She is
Everyone
quite a
always
looker, actually.
Trying to throw beautiful women at Magnus.
You can see.
Her hair's just like,
You can see now.
clean.
Yeah, now like perfectly.
it was like so muddy, and then it's like,
I love the like slow mo. The wind is just like.
Very naked.
But she's a very good looking lady. She's got like raven black hair, human woman, fine like fair skin, but you're not sure if it's always like that or if she's been down here a while. Her clothes are mostly in tatters, but she gets the manacles removed, and you can see there's like some pretty, not severe, but some definite like bruising and chafing from where the manacles had been, where she'd been probably pulling against them. She kind of like tests her freedom, stretches out a little bit, and turns to all of you. She's like, "Who are you?"
Should we say?
we're the Worldshapers, bitch.
I guess so.
And then I strike a pose and
Nice.
expect everybody else to do it too.
No, that
I-
was kind of a lot.
I'll strike a pose in solidarity, but I have questions.
She's like,
And then I reach out for a high five.
she holds a hand up.
Yeah. I got to annihilate her.
She's like, oh. That is, are you with the,
Do I get an apple? That's funny.
Yeah, an apple pops up.
I hand it to her.
She like takes it, and there's like this moment of like ravenous hunger, and she goes over and she hands it to her companion who's laying on the ground. And he takes a bite, and you see one of his teeth comes out and sticks in it. And they're gonna have a moment where you can watch if you want, but she's gonna chew it up and give it to him. Yeah, you do so, and color returns to his face. He still looks like he's starving though. She baby birds him some apple.
Sure.
Before
You're with the Seekers Guild?
Yeah.
We are as well. My name is Mina Stollenbrod. This is my husband. We are, we were known as the Proven.
The Proven?
Yes. We had heard tales of hidden ruin in the Valewood, and unfortunately, when we found it, it was occupied.
So that's where we're at, in the Valewood.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask for the keys. And then while y'all have this conversation, I'm gonna walk out. And get that later.
you take the keys and exit the cell. Excellent.
This is my husband, Honvia.
Do we know any of those? Do we know them by reputation or like by name?
Make a history check. That's very good.
26.
26. You have heard of the Proven. They are a group of former bakers turned adventurers.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
Good
awesome.
name.
You guys used to be bakers, right?
Yeah, we were. We still actually have a storefront in Port Vindovia that we work at when we're not out on adventures.
Sounds nice.
I don't know how long we've been here, but I cannot thank you enough. If we can find our equipment, if our weapons are still around, I fear that they may have dispersed them amongst their own group. But if you can get a weapon in my hands, I can help you. I can help us get out of here.
Yes. Do you know any of the other prisoners that are in here, or any of them to be trusted or should be released? I probably released.
I think all of them should be released, yeah.
But
I do not know any of them. I have not seen anyone but you in the cell across from me. The people before you starved.
unfortunate.
Do I trust her?
Make an insight check.
Why does Magnus never think to ask that?
So 17.
I think you get this. You get the vibes that this lady probably can handle herself, but she's also going to be kind of taking care of her husband, who looks very, very weak and worse off. Like, you get the sense from what you've seen of them, she was doing whatever it takes to survive, even eating the terrible, disgusting food. She's probably sick with at least something, but has been keeping her strength up by actually eating what they provide. I don't think you think she will stay on your train of non-lethal encounters to escape, but she doesn't look like she's going to attack you guys or anything like that.
I'm going to hand her the dagger and flip it around and give it to her.
She takes it and nods. All right. And she's going to actually, she's got this like previously very disgusting sort of like long down to the knees sort of dress situation, like the undergarments for like some kind of a battle leather fit that was like very feminine in make. And she's going to use the dagger to cut some strips of that across and use it to like lift her husband up onto her back, and she kind of like ties his legs around the front so that he's like leaning over with his arms crossed, but his legs are held up so she doesn't have to hold him. And she's got the dagger ready in case she needs to help out. Brody, you take the keys and exit the cell while this is happening.
I'm gonna go to Tig's cell and open it.
You do so. You unlock it and step inside, and he looks up through an eye that's now swollen from the backhand that he took. I think there's a little bit of fear as he like pulls back a little bit.
You saw me bisect that dude, right?
Yeah, it was right in front of his cell.
What do you want?
So, we don't really have the luxury of time, and you already betrayed us once. So you get one more chance to answer my questions.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Get him.
Wait. Oh. I was going to tell you to use the little guy.
I should have used the little guy, but I don't want to roll a little guy and a big guy.
Intimidation. That's bad. 11.
He hesitates and then nods. Go on then.
What did High Pyre Bora Brahm want with our friend?
You rolled an 11.
Yep.
He rolled a natural 8 for a 9.
Okay.
It wasn't by the orders of the High Pyre. Not directly. Headmaster Rykard paid us to take the man. I don't know what sort of deal he's worked out with the higher-ups in the temple, but from time to time, we come to the school and we get rid of things they need gotten rid of. We get to rid the world of vulgarities. And as he says vulgarities, you can see there's like a little bit of scorn in his eyes as he looks at you and like down at your sword.
Is my glove glowing at all?
Oh, right. Down the hall, you're still conversing with the prisoner, with Mina and Hanjir. So I don't think you are in earshot of this currently.
Damn.
What do you do, Brody?
How often does he hire you?
Infrequently, maybe once every couple of fortnight. And it's not always my group of inquisitors. We're on rotation.
Okay.
We
You earned your life.
Thank you. We can help you. We can help you get out of here. We can return with more inquisitors and quash this rebellion of cultists. You saw how strong they were on the road. You need us.
I'll leave that decision up to my friends.
It like sinks back. At this point, you guys are starting to like gather up and realize Magnus is down the way and in that cell.
Brody.
Magnus, I think, sorry, Brody is down the way in that cell. Magnus, you notice instantly, since you've actually seen it through Hush's eyes, which cell he's in currently.
Well, if I don't hear any cries out of pain or anything, I'm fine letting him do his own thing.
I go back.
Yeah. Brody exits and closes the door behind him, but doesn't lock it.
No.
Never lock it.
Find anything out?
Yeah. Rykard hired them.
It's very disappointing.
What would Rykard know about Petra? We didn't tell him anything about Petra or his condition when we arrived.
Yeah, did he say why he did it?
He didn't know.
Any other
Unless he came across the iris at some point.
He just said that they hire him every couple of fortnights and he gets to take out some vulgarities.
I think back to the enrollment at the school, and I'm trying to think how diverse it is regarding like what people would consider vulgarities.
I mean, it's not incredibly diverse, but it's also not like just humans. There are a lot of people who come to the school who would be considered vulgarities in Exardescan eyes, who have these innate abilities that they're looking to learn how to control. And oftentimes there haven't been like too many studies that you've been involved with because you're more on the side of artifacts. But you hear that there have been a few, not like leaps and bounds, but there's been a few discoveries of how those magics can be learned from and basically like written out and scripted.
I hand the keys back to Saoirse.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anybody else alive. How many people are like?
In total, all in all, going through the hallway and checking, there are only 5 more living prisoners within the dungeon. There are a lot more than that present, but there are only 5 that are alive.
Yeah, I'll make
Tyke
sure everybody gets
offered to help us. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of those included in that 5 are Tig and one of his companions.
I'm not gonna harm them, but I'm not gonna let them out either.
Yeah, I'm happy to let them rot in here.
Yeah, you let out the other 3 prisoners who are in varying states of disarray. And Saoirse, you walk over, your hair illuminating the space as you look into the cell where Tig, the Inquisitor of Exardeska, is there on the floor. As he looks up and he's like, "We can help you."
I'm gonna drop the keys just outside of where they'd be able to get them. Figure it out.
You see a look of...
How many other keys are there? I'm sorry, before we continue.
Oh yeah, are there more?
There's a key for every cell, and there are 6 cells on either side, so 12 in total.
No,
But no
other
keys.
No keys that look like they don't go to manacles or cell doors?
No.
Okay, sorry.
No worries.
Didn't mean to interrupt. Please continue.
No worries.
You go over and look at all.
Wait.
Saoirse, make an insight check.
Yeah. 21.
You see a look of, on its surface, disgust that is masking a look of hurt and betrayal that you in particular would treat him this way. And I think it gives you a little bit of satisfaction. As you and the 3 other prisoners, so there's really just one, in addition to the Stollenbruds. There's another figure there who's a much younger man who looks to be like maybe just out of his teens, who probably was captured pretty recently because he's not incredibly like emaciated. Seems like pretty young and virile.
Strapping.
A strapping lad. Pretty tall. He's like well over 6 feet, and he's got sort of like dark, wiry hair that comes down to like his jaw, but not in the typical sense that like a beard would. It almost looks like fur, and I think you guys would be familiar enough to know that this is either some manner of like wolf or canine shifter, which would be the child of a humanoid and a zoanbeer.
So they're like lycanthrope?
One of his mom or his dad was a furry. Yeah.
Okay. Does he like shift between human and wolf forms then?
He can,
He can.
become slightly more like wolf-like.
Yeah, but there's always features there.
Yeah.
But he can.
It's not like a full werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a curse. It's just a lineage.
I played a shifter once.
They're rad. They're cool.
Oh, I thought you said I dated a shifter once.
Oh yeah. Wild times.
So you guys have this small group of the 2 bakers, the young man, walk by as you see Saoirse just like leave the key there, and I think before you guys are even out of like eyesight, Tig, you see as he like shuffles forward on his butt, with his like arms behind him, and is like reaching out with his leg as far as he can to try and get the keys, and he's like very close but can't quite get them yet. You think he might be able to grab them at some point, but
I'll put my foot like right on the edge of the keys as if I'm gonna like scoot them over to him. And I go, "How many vulgarities did the headmaster hire you to remove from the school?"
he doesn't say anything.
I'll kick the keys further away from him and keep walking.
He just starts shouting obscenities and curses at you as you guys start exiting this hallway. Stepping out from the hallway, you see there's a small room that's basically like a foyer where there's one desk set up with a chair, and this is where the 2 guards were hanging out. You see there's a plate of mostly untouched food that's just been kind of picked over. It's just like various moldy cheeses and some breads and grapes and things.
Wait, wouldn't that cure them?
Don't want to eat anything here.
Cheese? Yeah.
I think it's only
Yeah.
it's only fair
good
to
point.
like leave some food for him if we are leaving him in the dungeon.
I mean,
I'll take that plate of gross food and dump it in his cell.
Yeah,
You may be
is there
here
a bucket
while.
of slop?
there is.
Meanwhile, chowing down on an apple.
Do you have another?
Do I? Am I getting more
Yeah.
apples at her?
Yeah, another apple. You've gotten 2 more apples in this time, we'll say.
Just passing out
Sick.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you can pass out apples to people nearby. Another note comes through that's like, more question mark?
Yes, and weapons. Pass it back through.
You pass it back through. A couple of minutes pass. 2 more apples.
Okay, more apples.
And then I think you just get like 2 more daggers. And then a 3rd dagger. So 4 daggers in total that you can pass out to people.
Okay, so I had given one to Mina. I'm gonna hang on to one. Saoirse, you need a dagger?
It'll work.
Okay.
You
Alvi has a spear.
kind of like tuck the dagger into a belt at your side. You've still got the Brock on a chain too.
Yeah,
if you
I'm
want to use
keeping that. I'm trying to figure out if I can level up right now so I can take Tavern Brawler.
You already have the sword.
Yeah.
Magnus, do you need a dagger?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so
Can I have
then,
his?
sure, double dagger, and then I'll give one to the strapping young man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've never used one of these before, but I'll just try and back you up.
No. You could
what's
just go.
wrong?
You could just go perfectly.
What are you, like,
Well, I
do you
mean-
have any
We still have to
skills?
get out.
Stay behind us.
Yeah, there's
Like, can you sing or anything?
I know some songs.
Turn into animals. Fight.
Oh,
battle.
Yeah, well, I know how to use these. And he has like claws and like smiles and he's got some fangs.
Perfect.
All right.
Probably better.
Take that.
Double dagger, I guess.
Yeah, here you go.
No, we said don't kill anyone, but like
You can use this part.
the new version of Sonder, it just slices through legs like butter.
That's
More than legs.
Stop.
Maybe use this part,
Then it doesn't hurt.
but you can.
That's a lot to
I don't want to be here anymore, so maybe we just do what we have to do to get out.
I might have
let's find
to
Petra and get
kill
out.
some dudes.
Because that other guy kind of seemed really scary, and I don't know if
we
a
meet him,
pommel
I'm killing
will
him.
do.
I will try to freeze him in place again if we run across him, and I think we should definitely gang up on him while he's frozen. I can only keep him frozen for so long, so please get your licks in while you can.
I think we should get everyone here that we can to the edge of wherever this encampment is so that they can escape. But I've got to go back for Petra after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
All right.
That's why we came out here in the first place.
There's a small corridor with stairs that lead up to a wooden door that you get the sense is the sound that you heard the other man coming through whenever he came down to do his interrogations.
Petra's not here.
That he's with his father.
Oh.
I didn't know if that meant like his actual father, who maybe is the cult leader, or if he was being more metaphorical and they have him in some chapel to their plague god or whatever they worship. I don't know what these guys do.
We don't. This is like a new cult, right? Like we wouldn't have any insight on like how they refer to each other.
No, even Magnus is not super familiar with this particular
I
group.
mean, we could question the guy that we chained up. But should we ask first before we just go picking around, or?
If the other guy wakes up, he's gonna start screaming.
Which
Up
one?
to y'all.
What?
If he wakes up.
There's legless and not legless that we have chained up in our cell. We could question the one with legs.
But it's
There
A
will
ticking
probably be other people to
alarm
question.
for
along.
when he starts making a lot of noise.
Okay, let's just start moving.
Yeah.
I think we need to cover as much ground as possible.
Arisiva, you lead the charge. Heading up the steps, you see the big wooden door there has these massive iron hinges that kind of reach across the door, and there is a small, like crossbarred opening in that door, so you can kind of like peer into the next room. Make a perception check.
14.
Outside the door to the dungeon, the room's dimly lit. There's still that, there's like that flickering of torchlight, but you can also see a little bit of natural light that seems like it's maybe coming around a corner or something. But you get the sense that this gets back up to the ground level at the very least. You can also see that there are 3 more brutish-looking guards that are playing some manner of dice game at a table with one another. They each have a rusty mace within arm's reach. They're wearing cobbled-together leather armors that don't really match any pieces of themselves. And they also have crossbows that are strapped across their backs and pus-filled sores that threaten to burst around their mouths and noses as they laugh and shake the dice, and it seems like they're playing some variation of liar's dice with each other.
Can you put them to sleep?
Depends on how strong they are.
They look kind of strong.
Probably not then.
Do we want to try to file them down here, or do we want to bust out and attack them up there?
Maybe we can sneak past.
You want to try? We've got a lot of sick people with us.
None of these guys look familiar.
Make a perception check.
15.
15? None of them look familiar, no.
And this door only comes from out of the dungeon.
Yeah, kind of like if you angle yourself, you can see that they're like in this sort of square room, and there's a hallway or a corridor off to the side that has natural light coming through that seems like that's the exit to the space.
Yeah, human.
Is there like a door we can close and like they're in a room, like a separate room that we're gonna try to get past? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
I mean, you could attempt to sneak past them through this room. It would be tough since they're sitting at a round table. So one of them is facing that direction, but there's not like a door closed to this enclosed room that they're in. It's an open corridor that has natural light coming through it.
I could maybe have Hush like hop in as a distraction and like get their attention on the other side of the room.
I think
Just-
we're just gonna beat the shit out of them.
Just have him be like, I don't know.
I mean, I can also try to thaumaturgy, but I don't know how well a distraction will help us. We just need to sneak by.
Yeah.
We could also just jump them.
Sonder vibrates in Brody's
How many are
hand.
there?
3.
If
They're
everybody
heavily
stays close to
outnumbered.
me, I think that we can try to sneak past.
How big is this room?
Not huge. It's
Yeah.
it's like maybe 15 by 20 at the most.
I think we're
Lit
just
by
gonna have to-
candles or what?
Torches.
I think we're just gonna have to dispatch them. We've got too many people to get by.
Well, I mean, we can try, and then if they spot us, we can dispatch them, as you say. Like, you know, the consequence of failing is what the other option is anyway. So,
Yeah.
we might as well try to sneak.
We good on that? We'll try.
We'll try.
Try to get the sicker people across first, and then
I think we should
All
try to keep
together.
them in the middle.
sure.
Like sick deer.
We
So
can
we're gonna-
hear you.
Sorry, you're yeah.
I know, yeah. We are not much better than 60 at the moment.
So we're gonna try to sneak.
Okay, I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass cast without trace. I'm going to pass without.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to pass.
How long does that last?
Up to an hour. It's concentration though. So as long as everybody's within 30 feet of me for that hour, everybody gets a +10 to their dexterity stealth checks.
Yeah, we can
There's
totally.
no chance
like-
they took my armor, is there?
One of these
Got
guys?
Whenever we got brought in.
Or no, they didn't take your armor, just your weapons and equipment.
Okay,
But you have your armor.
I know.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Disadvantage.
Oh,
stealth.
yeah.
Our stuff's not in that room with them, is it?
Make a perception check.
Is that a 1?
Sick.
Natural 1. I think, Magnus, you see your pristine, beautiful bag of holding slung around one of those guards.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So we're fighting.
Let's kill them.
I gotta get that bag.
Well, we can still get to
Gotta
a
get
place and
that.
then jump them.
It's true.
Let's try the arms this time, Brody.
Are you certain we want to do this? We can try to sneak past.
I gotta get that bag.
All right.
got all of my stuff in it.
Myself, the Stoldenbroods, and
He like motions at the kid, and he's like,
Broden. It's like, and Broden, we will make our way across. When you engage, we will block their exit so that their only option, if they try to flee, is to come further down. They can't go get help, and we'll cover that angle.
Okay. I can thaumaturgy to get their attention in one direction. We'll try to sneak in and position ourselves, and then we attack. Yes? Sure.
So we didn't do Pass Without a Trace then. We're not
We
doing
don't want to do that. We don't want to like sneak in. We're just going to.
I leave that up to you. Like, whether you want to use that spell for us to get that advantage. It might be real helpful, but I don't know. If
Could
it's
be
just
helpful afterwards for an hour.
probably, yeah.
It'd probably be more helpful in a easier to sneak place. You know,
Maybe I won't do it now then.
Yeah.
In that case.
if we're gonna end up fighting anyway.
Yeah, I'll save that.
I mean, we can hit them from range if you want.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I can't do very much of anything from a distance.
Just don't hit the back.
Oh, hang on.
You can't? Not yet, like a spell.
you've got
Alright.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Let's say that I can do something from a distance, but don't feel good about doing something from a distance.
Can I
I don't have firebolt.
disguise self as one of the guys that we beat up downstairs?
Yeah, you can with disguise self, right? Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay.
He's like maybe an inch or two taller, but otherwise, you all watch
Than
as-
me?
No. Then he normally would be, because you can remove, I think, a foot
okay,
of height.
okay, yeah.
Which he was probably like 5'8" on a good day, but you're 7 feet and you can
Yeah.
remove a foot. So he's like 6 feet tall now, but it's not very noticeable.
Okay. So I'm gonna disguise myself as the guy that had the keys, and I'm gonna be like, okay, well, let's try to get your bag back then.
Your duplicate
Okay.
is still here, right?
Duplicate only lasted for 1 minute,
Okay.
so
Okay. Good to know.
I think they're gone.
So you disguise yourself as the guard with the keys.
Okay, whenever you guys feel like coming out, I guess, if we need that,
Maybe you'll go to the far side of them
and
and
get their
distract,
attention.
and then
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
All right. Rixavier, you exit into the room.
The rest of us are gonna try to sneak by while you're talking. Is that?
No, we're
It's
gonna
up to you.
we're gonna
attack.
jump in and get them.
Stab.
Okay.
They got our stuff.
I'm going to like waltz in like I own the place. I'm going to go to the other side of the table so that they're focusing on me. And I'm going to address the guy with the bag.
Yeah. He looks up, he's like, Jaren, the fuck are you doing?
We got new information from one of the prisoners that the bag that you have is something that the father would like to see.
Make a deception check.
Okay.
With advantage from this guy's
guess
self.
we'll
That
find
was
out
real
if
good.
the father is his father or...
Let's see. Oh no. Okay, so that is going to be only an 8. Fuck.
He like looks down at the bag and looks back up at you. Did you say father or the father?
The father.
The father. He looks down at the bag and looks back up at you, and he's like,
All right. Well, I'll go get him then. Get back to your fucking post, Jaren.
No, I think I should be the one to take it to him. I'm the one that figured it out.
he stands up and like has the mace that was leaned up against the table next to him, and picks it up and crosses his arms, and he's like,
Say that again.
Rock.
okay.
Yeah. We're gonna try to sneak up behind.
Surprise!
I think for the sake of time, we're gonna have to call the episode there. Join us next week as we get into this combat and start by rolling initiative.
Hell yeah.
Chaos!
Let's talk about
Chaos.
fucking chaos, my dude. Oh my god.
Wild.
Man, really I love the malleability of the morals of the group, where it's like, we can't just kill these people. We're not heathens. But those Exardeskins, they can fucking figure it out.
Like the Batman thing, though. It's like, I don't have to save you. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you.
they clearly belong in jail, and they're already in jail, which is convenient.
That's true.
Also, it's not like there's nobody here. Like,
Yeah,
They
that's true.
bad dudes. I don't care about killing them.